Hello everyone, this is Lisa Barr from messagesfromtheotherside.net, where I connect you with your loved ones on the other side and teach you how to recognize the signs and messages that they're sending you and that you are receiving so that you can move forward in your life in a more positive manner, knowing you were heard, loved, and supported. So one of the main things for this video series, why I'm doing Messages from the Other Side, is that I want you to realize that you can receive messages from your loved ones from the other side, as well as from angels, spirit guides, guardian angels. You have a lot of helpers over there. And sometimes it just takes a while for us to recognize, who is helping us, whether we're finding our lost keys or sunglasses, or finding a parking space, or finding a love again, or a job, or just trying to navigate, this world. Also know that your higher self is trying to help as well. So messages from the other side are not only from your loved ones who have been here physically with us, but who have passed over. But there's all sorts of other beings, if you will, who are here to help and support us. And in these days, I think we need as much help as we can get in terms of positivity. Now, my apologies for the delay on this video this week. I've been trying to do this video yesterday, didn't pan out. Today, of course, the lights go and my barrette falls on the floor. I'm persevering. So today's Monday, July 1st, 2019. This is for this week, the week of June 30th, 2019. And I asked Spirit what message we should focus on this week. And interestingly enough, the card I picked was from, Louise Hayes' Power Thought deck. And it's a really pretty card. And it says, I release all fears and doubts. Such a beautiful purple. Good green, too. And I'm sorry, it's going to be kind of dark. I'll see if I can read this. I accept myself and create peace in my mind and heart. Okay, so that's one affirmation. And another one is, I now choose to free myself from all destructive fears and doubts. And the last one, the simplest one, is, I am loved and I am safe. And for those of you who are just starting affirmations, sometimes the simplest is the easiest way to go. I am loved and I am safe. You don't have to get real specific. It's helpful sometimes. There's so much. If it's shorter, it's easier to remember. Oops, sorry, there's a little bit of glare. There you go. Sorry about that. The light outside, this big cloud that just came over. Oh boy. Okay. Now, and of course, I release all fears and doubts. And interestingly enough, I'm going to make this quick. I'm trying to take out some things for garbage pickup tomorrow as well. So I've been outside doing some work. Interestingly enough, that card does correspond with the fact that the last few days I have suffered from some anxiety. And now I know we're all really hypersensitive these days in the past 2.5 years, and unfortunately when I lost my husband 2.5 years ago as well, it coincided with a lot of other world events, especially US events, and it's been downhill since. So what I like to do, as I said before, is create something positive. And this affirmation of releasing all fears and doubts, fears, of course, being anxieties and all, sometimes in grieving, I think the sixth stage of grief is actually anxiety. And there's a woman who, I believe she's a doctor, she recently published a book several months ago regarding the sixth stage of grief, anxiety. Now, of course, the five are denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. Now, there's also David Kessler, who is a grief expert and worked with Elizabeth Kubler-Ross for decades, and his site is grief.com. for those who are interested in visiting there and getting all helpful tips, whether you're grieving or you want to support someone who is suffering the loss. He has just come out with a book. I haven't read it yet. And he says the 6th stage of grief, I'm looking at it, is finding meaning. And I do agree. I actually agree with both of those. And I don't think we really need. I know they just chose the title because it's a catchy title. The 5 stages of grief. Everybody grabs onto that, makes it their own, and then the 6th stage. Okay, I'll say it's this. So I think it's both. I think anxiety is included in the grieving process, absolutely, as well as eventually finding meaning. And my husband had told my son and I to find you got to find the silver lining. You have to find the silver lining. And I haven't yet. So it may take years, but I haven't yet. And like I said, in the past few days, it doesn't surprise me that this card came up because I'm working very hard on releasing all fears and doubts about my present, about my future, about everything. And so if you're experiencing any anxiety for whatever reason in your life, know that your loved ones understand that and they realize that, and everyone on the other side who is there to help you is doing their best to help you. But also don't forget to ask for help and ask for signs. Like I asked for signs, I picked this card, and it runs perfectly with what I've been dealing with the past couple of days. And if I've been dealing with it, I know a lot of other people are dealing with anxiety as well. So don't forget to ask for help. Look for signs of support, and this can be one of them. You landed upon this video for a reason. That you're not alone in your anxiety, and it's time to practice to start to let go of your fears and your doubts so you can move forward in life in a more positive manner, and knowing that you're not alone. So please do ask for help, whether it's from your loved ones on the other side, if you have a question for them, if they were good with their finances in this lifetime, ask them to help you with finances, or help you balance your checkbook if they were good at that. If they weren't good with that, don't ask them that. Find something that if they were good at finding deals, ask that person. I need to find the right house or the right car or the right whatever. Ask them that. Also know that you have a lot of different helpers on the other side. And I encourage you to get Sonia Choquette. One of her initial books was The Psychic Pathway, and she explains all the different sorts of spirit guides and helpers that are on the other side. And one of them is a runner. So if you're looking for that, that right person, that right job, that right, employer or company or house or, whatever, that runner, start talking to your runner and saying, help me find this, lead me to the right place at the right time, or lead me to the right person for this, whether if you need a doctor, help me find, you go about your own way of vetting the people and the opportunities, but when an opportunity comes up, know that that's your helper, and you can even ask them your name or their name, and just, what is your name? What can I call you? And whatever that first name is, go ahead and call them. It could be something really simple. My runner, her name is Sarah, and she helps a lot. So know that you're not alone, please. Both physically here, as well as there are so many guides on the other side, whether it's your loved ones who have been physically here or others, spirit guides, depending on your belief system, angels, goddesses, what am I thinking of? Guardian angels, whatever the case may be, know that you're not alone, and take this as a sign. So practice releasing all your fears and doubts, and a lot of times what helps is doing something active. So it's whether it's hiking or walking or swimming, or decluttering, mowing the lawn, doing something physical, helps move the energy, and by doing something active, it decreases your anxiety because you're actually taking control of the situation. You may not have the end result that you want or that you're looking for just yet, but in taking a step towards that, an active step, you're moving yourself forward, and that's a way to handle it. So practice, releasing all your fears and doubts. Here's your affirmations again. I am loved and I am safe. If you need to go, there's also tapping, thetappingsolution.com. I've used tapping for years, on and off, but it's another tool for your toolbox, to get you through these days. But just take this as a sign from your loved ones that you are not alone, that you're heard, loved, and supported. Okay? And practice releasing all your fears and doubts. Just release them with your breath out. Okay? And I do want to put a call out as well. If you're enjoying these videos, and it seems like you are, if you could, you can visit my coffee site, buy me a cup of coffee, to let me know that you appreciate the videos, and then they'll keep coming. And like I said, they'll get better as I can afford. Maybe a mobile device that I can take outside, because I really want to be outside. And there's some places in town that I'd really like to go to. And there's also some videos that I have for the future in mind for either courses or more freebie videos, and helping you connect with your loved ones on the other side, helping you recognize the signs, and then also, talking about blocks. I'm also thinking about returning to the radio on Blog Talk Radio. If you'd like that, you can also, again, show your support. And like I said, it's coffee.com/Lisa Barr, but I'll put it down below, because coffee is spelled different. It's ko-fi.com. But I'll put it in the description below. And that's another way to let me know that I'm on the right track. And when doing the radio show, I can only do 30 minutes, because that's what's free. Anything after that, then I'd have to pay for, and I just don't have the resources to do that. But usually the first 10 or 15 minutes, I cover a topic or an issue to help you connect with your loved ones on the other side, and anything of helpful. I cover so many different things over the years, but I'm going to be covering them with the added understanding of grief. So that is going to add a dimension to it that wasn't there before, because of my own personal loss. And then the second half of the radio show, I'll be giving free mini readings to people who call in, just like I did, for 3.5 years or so. All right. So like I said, if you like that, if you'd like to support me, just buy me a cup of coffee. That'd be great. If not, just go ahead and keep letting me know that you like these videos, and I'll keep producing them for you. So this message for this week is, what? I am safe, right? I am loved and I am safe. I release all fears and doubts. Let's practice that this week. All right? I'm sending you lots of love and light. Thank you so much for watching these videos. I'll see you next week. All right? Bye-bye.